Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of January 2024, and we're going to take a look at all your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, please consider buying me a cup of coffee or 2 or 10. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, Gemini, if you like these readings, please give them a thumbs up and drop an emoji in the comment section. Oh, there you are. It really helps me with the algorithm. Okay, main energy for your reading this month is the Lovers. You're showing up in your power, in all your strength as the main energy for this reading, so you know it's going to be intense. Bottom of the deck, you get the Judgment. You're definitely coming to a lot of realizations, a lot of understandings this month. In the recent past, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Cups. You flip-flop between wanting to reconcile, wanting to start over, wanting to rekindle this, and remaining in your own shell. Closed off, protected. Obviously, rekindling this and having a new beginning would require conversation, open energy, communication. I don't know if in the recent past you were fully ready for that, because you're showing me like being closed off, being emotionally closed off feels good. It feels safe, right? I'm in my little cocoon. Nobody can hurt me. But, this is not this. We'll clarify. We'll see. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Death, and the Six of Swords. You're showing me that you want to take action, okay? You're kind of like, I want to just put an end to this, and we'll see what this is, and just walk away from whatever energy this is. Now, again, I don't know if you want to walk away from your person, or if you just want to walk away from the pain, the ending. Again, I don't know. You're being super vague, so we're going to have to clarify and see. In the near future, you get the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Nine of Swords. The pain hits you. The emotional pain hits you here in the near future. There's a lot of you kind of like all of a sudden being confronted with a lot of overthinking, a lot of emotional pain. It's like you've been trying to suppress it. You've been trying to ignore it. You've been trying to pretend like it's not there. And then just like a volcano, it all erupts. So, let's see. The fact that the Lovers was the main energy for your reading, I knew this reading was going to be intense. I just didn't know it was going to be this intense. And we haven't even clarified yet. So let's clarify. We'll start off by clarifying the Lovers, which is the main energy for your reading. Lovers is clarified by the Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. You're showing me like, I want my heart to open up again. I don't want to be closed off anymore. I'm unhappy, being closed off, because like, come on, Gemini, you are the Lovers. Like, love is your thing. You're good at love. You love love, right? And you're showing me it's unhappy. It's making me unhappy to just be so closed off, be emotionally detached like this, right? I want to open up my heart again. I want it to like not hurt as much. And I want to get to this place of emotional stability and emotional fulfillment. Like, I want to feel good emotionally. And it seems like that's kind of the decision you're making in the current situation, but we'll see exactly how that plays out for you in the 3D world. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in the recent past. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles. You're not really sure whether or not you want to wipe the slate clean and start over, right? And how to even go about that. There's a lot of confusion here for you in terms of, and I'm not saying like wipe the slate clean in terms of reconcile with this person. You just like literally want to level up. You're like, I want to start a new phase completely, both on a higher self level and also here in the 3D world. Like, you know how, it's like, oh, new year, new me type of nonsense. This is kind of what you want. You literally want to like completely new, brand new Gemini. Again, both here in the 3D world and on a higher self level. The thing is, you're showing me I'm confused. Like, I don't know. This is you. I don't know how to do that. And again, I'm not talking about like literally a new you, right? I don't expect you to all of a sudden become a totally different person, but it's almost like you want to completely revamp yourself, reinvent yourself, like go deep, deep within yourself to see like, what do I want to let go of? How do I release it? And how can I just start from scratch? Like literally start from scratch. No pain, no baggage, none of that nonsense. But obviously that's a pretty big undertaking. So you are kind of confused about how to make that happen in the recent past. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords. You do want a reconciliation here. You do want to reconcile with this person. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. And for some of you, this connection may have been a marriage. And if you weren't married, it's just one of those very deep connections where it's like, we might as well have been, right? Like it's very deep. It's very intense. And you know that. You recognize this. You're showing me like, I know that this is what I want in the recent past. And I'm willing to do, like to actually take action here in the 3D world to make it happen. But I don't think you know what to do to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like you don't know, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I say this? Like you're kind of like, somebody tell me what to do and I'll do it. But obviously nobody's going to come in and tell you what to do to get this reconciliation. So you are kind of left confused and a little frustrated here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles in the recent past. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. You're not giving up hope though. You're showing me like, I am not giving up hope. I want a reconciliation. This is a soul connection. We're going to reconcile. And not only are we going to reconcile, we're going to heal things. We're really going to dive deep and heal things from the inside here. We're not just sweeping anything under the rug. Yes, it's hard. Yes, we are going through hardships now and we have gone through hardships, but we can overcome it. And I'm like, why? What are you so sure about? You're like, this is a soul connection. I know this is a soul connection. And I know that because it's a soul connection, we can turn things around. You're very clear in the recent past on what you want. The energy seems to shift a little bit in the current situation. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords in the current situation. Knight of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Wands. You're showing me, I know that I love my person and they love me. I know that without a doubt. The conflict comes here for you about like, what do I do? Like, you're still unsure about what to do. I don't know if you're expecting somebody to just come in and like lay it out for you and be like, Gemini, you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then bam, reconciliation, right? I don't know what it is that you're confused about, but your biggest thing is like, I genuinely don't know what to do. Like logically, I need some steps for somebody to like A, B, C, D, and I'll do it. The issue here for you is not the action taking part. The issue here for you is I don't know what action to take. And that's creating a little bit of conflict for you because you're showing me like, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I still love my person and they still love me. That's not my problem here. I just literally don't know what to do. So it's not like you're not doing anything. You're just moving very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly in terms of like, you know, it's almost like you're stuck in place. You're not, but you may feel like you're stuck in place. Let's clarify the Death in the current situation. Death is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. Yeah, you're showing that things ended, right? This connection ended, and it was a very loving connection. And all you want is you want it back. You're like literally manifesting love. That's it. It's clear as day. Like I'm manifesting love. But there's something you're not seeing. There's something you're not seeing. I don't know if the universe is concealing this from you on purpose or if it's like there's something you're not getting where you're like, why is this not working? Why is this not working? Because you're missing something. I know what you want. It's love. You're showing me I want this connection back, but it's almost like you're trying to bake a cake, right? Like you want this connection back. You're trying to bake a cake, but you're missing like a key ingredient and you don't understand why this cake is just not working. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but there's something you're not seeing. Let's keep clarifying. We'll see if it maybe comes up. Let's clarify the Six of Swords in the current situation. Six of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, the Three of Cups. Remember how I said you're trying to like walk away from something? You're trying to walk away from this ending energy. It's almost like you and your person are separated. It's over. You're like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to walk away from this. I'm like, where do you want to go? I want to walk in the direction of us shifting things, moving in a better direction. I want love. I want to give them love. I want to reconcile. Like, you know, right now you're on this little island of separation and breakup. You're like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like physically remove me from here. And that's why in the recent past where you're showing me like, I just want to like completely reinvent myself, you physically would like to like leave your situation and physically be able to like somehow walk away from it. But unfortunately, this is all in you, right? Like it's not like you can just walk away from being separated and then, like walk 10 miles and then you get to, oh, we're back together again. Like it doesn't work that way. Like for some reason I'm getting the game Candyland, where it's like you move steps or whatever. It doesn't work that way. Which is probably why you're also very, very frustrated where you're like, what am I going to do? Like, how do I make this happen? Because you're crystal clear on what you want. That's not the issue. You want this connection back. You want a reconciliation, but you don't really know, like, what do I do to get to the reconciliation place? You literally want somebody to come in and be like, Gemini, you have to do this, this, and this, and then you'll get to reconciliation. It doesn't work that way, though, because you can't control the other person. Right? You would like to, though. You would like to just be like, whoop, magic wand, you do whatever I want you to do. Let's get back together. Let's take a look at the near future. Clarify the Three of Swords in the near future. Three of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're going through emotional pain in the near future. There's heartbreak, but you're not giving up hope. You're showing me like I know without a shadow of a doubt that we will have this new beginning in love. We will reconcile. I will get to the place where I will offer this person love. They will give me love. You're like so sure of it. It's literally like just as sure as you are that the sun's going to rise tomorrow. Like you don't know exactly when it's going to rise, but you know it's going to rise. That's how sure you are you're going to have this new beginning in love. You don't know when it's going to happen. And you're like, yeah, I may be heartbroken now and I may be sad, but I know I won't be like this forever. And I know we're going to reconcile. And I know we're going to get to this place of like, having this new beginning in love. Your conviction, you're like laser focused. You're so sure. Like there are very few things in life that I am this sure of, but you're fucking positive. Like you are sure. I like it. This is what manifestation is all about. Act like it's already there. Wow. Let's take a look at the Tower in the near future. I only take it if it falls on the table or completely flips over. The Tower is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Star. It becomes a little difficult to keep maintaining this conviction, right? Remember how I told you you're going through emotional pain, but you're sure, like you're going to get back together? When nothing's happening here in the 3D world, it becomes a little bit difficult to like maintain this conviction, to be like, no, I know it's going to happen. And that kind of shows up for you here in the near future. You're showing me I'm still hoping it's going to happen. I still more than anything want it, but the thoughts and the doubts are starting to creep in of like, maybe this isn't going to happen. Maybe this is actually fully over. Like I do see a little bit of a freak out moment here in the near future of like you asking yourself, like, maybe I'm being delulu. Maybe I'm just like imagining something and it's not going to happen and this isn't going to go anywhere. And I'm just convincing myself that it will, but it actually won't. There is a little bit of freak out here in the near future. I can see it. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. You're not losing hope completely. You're just kind of, like I said, freak out moment. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Death. Yeah, this freak out moment, and you get the Nine of Swords again. You are stressing out. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Gemini. You are stressing out that maybe you're never going to get this connection back. Maybe you're never going to get this long-term connection that you want with this person. Maybe you're never going to talk to them again. Maybe it's like over, like the Death card. Maybe it's like over. I don't know, but I can definitely see like there's a little bit of freak out like, what if I'm legit Delulu and like this isn't going to happen ever again in the near future? A little bit. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Justice. You are on your own. You are single. But what I think you're not recognizing, and this will, once you come to this realization, it'll really help restore a lot of divine balance energetically for you. You are fully capable of giving yourself everything that you need. And I know I'm not saying you have to be single forever, right? But what I am saying is you may not realize, like, I don't know if there's part of you that's like your emotional dependent, your emotional fulfillment is dependent upon this connection or somebody else. But what you don't realize is you can give yourself all of that. You are fully capable of being on your own, taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. And I know probably you guys are like, yeah, well, I know that. I know you know that, but do you realize that? Right? It's almost like the difference between listening and hearing. You can hear words coming out of my mouth, but are you actually understanding and listening and comprehending what I'm saying? Those are two very, very different things. And I think like the universe is showing me, Gemini knows they can take care of themselves. They don't realize it yet. They haven't it hasn't clicked for them. And once you get that realization, once it clicks for you, a lot of balance, a lot of stress, a lot of difficult energy seems to balance out for you here. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Gemini. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.